Today we're going to be talking about routines and habits. What is the difference, how to use them, and how they can make a huge difference in your life and business. So let's get started. A routine is composed of a flow of activities that need to be done in a specific order that happen over and over again. Habits are the activities that are in the routine that allow you to get results when you stay consistent doing them. Let's talk about a routine that I have. So let's take a look at an example. One of my most precious routines that I use that have made a big difference in my life and business is having a planner routine. This allows me to have a systemized way that I can plan and prepare for things in my life and business so that I can stay ahead and be proactive in things instead of always reactive. So my planner routine tells me when I need to be doing these things, how I should be doing these things, and then the things that I want to be doing, the activities I want to be doing in my planner are going to be the habits that I need to show up during that routine time and get those things done. Those things start to become a habit. And eventually, once you do a habit long enough and consistently enough, it becomes automatic. You don't have to think about it as much. And these habits tend to build this muscle or this memory in your mind of what needs to happen when. So here's an example of what my planner routine looks like. The last Sunday of every month, I go ahead and get into my planner and I try to prep for the following month that's coming up. Then every Sunday, I will go into my planner and I will prep for the week coming up. And every single day, I spend at least 5 minutes in the morning getting my planner together for what I'm gonna be doing for that day. And all of that gets based off of what I planned for the week, and those weeks get based off of what I planned for the month. Now, every single day, things need to be adjusted in my planner, in my calendar, and the things that I have to get done. So while I'm in my planner on a daily basis, I will adjust what I need to get done for that week. And then again, on Sunday, I will plan for the following week, and then the last Sunday of the month, I will plan for the month that's coming up. That is my planner routine. Now, the habits within me doing this is really using my planner daily so that I stick to this routine and I use my planner efficiently so that it starts to bring me results. So one of the things on my habit tracker, which is just a tracker for me to know which habits I want to be doing throughout the day, throughout the week, or throughout the month, is use your planner daily. That is the habit that I need to instill in myself because I know that if I use my planner daily, I will stick to that planner routine. And in order for me to make sure that I'm proactive in things in my life when it comes to my calendar and the things I want to plan and have projects for in the future, I've got to use my planner on a daily basis. So now you can see the difference between what a routine consists of, which is going to be the process and the workflow of the things that you need to get done regularly, and the habits, which are going to be the activities within that routine that you need to identify and make sure that those are the things that you are sticking to, because that will help you complete those routines, then consistently get the results that you want as you start to compound those routines. Last week, we talked about getting your master to-do list. And one of the things that I do is every single day when I'm looking through my planner, which is one of the habits that I want to be tracking and I want to be doing on a daily basis, I will then use that time to go into my master to-do list. I will look at my calendar and I will see if there's pockets of time that I don't have anything scheduled or don't have anything I need to be doing. And so I will look at my master to-do list and I will say, okay, what things on my to-do list can I knock out today within the time that I have allotted for me that I can start checking these things off my list. As I mentioned last week, my to-do list is a never-ending list where things come on and things come off as time goes on and as I get to them. I am never going to be at inbox 0 of my to-do list. At least that would be really interesting if that ever happened. But I don't expect it to get to 0. I expect it to be this ever-flowing type of document that I am using to process thoughts and information and go back in and pick which actions I need to do when I have time to do them. So if you watched last week's video and you implemented getting an inbox for brain dumping your thoughts and the things that you need to do and you started a master to-do list, I want you to think about taking some time and looking at the things that you have on your to-do list that you seem to be putting on there over and over again. That's a huge indicator that you should probably create a routine for that so that you don't have to keep putting it on your to-do list, but you actually need to be planning in your calendar and specifying time for you to go in and get that routine done. So if you need some more examples of some routines that I have in my life and business, here are a few that you can think of that maybe will apply to you. A workout routine, maybe it's a content planning routine, maybe it's a money planning routine or a routine for you to pay your bills. Maybe it's your sales process routine and doing some outreach. How often do you need to do that? And is that something you can create a routine for? Maybe it's as simple as you really want to get on a skincare regimen, and that may be a skincare routine. Maybe it's a meal planning routine. Maybe you really need to get in a routine of consistently decluttering your space. I also have a routine for doing a digital detox. These are things that I realized I need to be doing on a regular basis because I kept seeing them on my master to-do list. And I really wanted to get those thoughts out of my mind. And now I know that I don't have to worry about cleaning up my digital space because once a month I have a digital detoxing routine. I go in, clean out files, do the thing, and so I don't have to worry about it. And it really additionally helps create that peaceful, calm, clean space in your mind that you're not having to think about these things over and over again. So, as I mentioned, the first thing you need to do is create inboxes for your life for all the things that are coming at you, and then create an inbox for all the thoughts and things that are in your mind so that you can then go back, categorize, organize, and start taking action and processing that information. Once you've done that and you see things are coming up on your master to-do list regularly, that is an indication that you need to start creating routines in your life. So for me, it was as simple as identifying the routine, titling the routine, and then writing out a list of activities and things I need to do in a certain order when it was time for me to do that routine. So here's an example of me writing down my routines that I may have just on a piece of paper if that's what it's going to take right now for me to get started. And then once you have that, you can then digitize this routine list and decide what day and time is best for you to schedule this in your calendar, make these things non-negotiable, and have them in your calendar over and over again when they need to be done. I have a content planning routine that I do every single Tuesday. This is how you see me showing up on YouTube and these videos consistently because I have a routine. I knew it was something that I needed to do, and so every Tuesday between 12 to 2, I am creating content, and that helps me stay on top of the things I need to do regularly and allows me to leave the space in my mind to be creative, to come up with ideas and not be focused on reminding myself over and over that I've got to create content. So, hopefully now you know the difference between creating routines and getting the habits that you need to be doing consistently within those routines so that you can start getting compounding consistent action going in the things that you need to be doing regularly and use that master to-do list to find the pockets of time for you to get things done. If you have not watched the previous videos that I mentioned, they're going to be in the description box below. If you are someone who also feels like you could really use another 10 to 15 hours a month back in your life for you to enjoy the things that you really want to be doing, go ahead and take a look at the resources that we have below. We have something awesome that's kicking off that really will show you how I process all the things that I have to do in the context of time and how I stay organized. So hopefully you can implement those things in your life so you can get your extra 10 to 15 hours a month to enjoy life a little bit more. Thank you for watching and make sure you subscribe. I will see you in the next video.